So we're going to be making our first project. So we're going to click on New Projects. And for this class, I am going to show you demos using third person. So what you want to do is click on third person. The reason I'm choosing this and not one of the other ones is strictly bias. I personally really like the third person, and that's what I set up the first couple of weeks of this class is to go through third person. If you want to use one of the other ones, I appreciate that. Just be aware the blueprints and stuff that I'm going to be using and showing in this class are going to be talking about third person character. If you use one of the other ones, it's not going to be third person character anymore. It's going to be like first person character. So you have to be careful of that, and things will have changed the names of them, of what it's going to be referring to. So it could be confusing. So if you think you're pretty well able to handle that, you can choose whatever you want. But for demo purposes, I'm using third person. Now over here on the right hand side, you'll see that we have options where we could do blueprints or C++. For this class, we're doing blueprints. We're going to leave it on the desktop. You could change this to scalable, but I just leave it as maximum for the quality presets. And then what I'm going to do is add all the variants. It might make the file size a little bit bigger, but it might give people some options for how they want to change the look and the design of what we're doing, because I think that's what it'll give us is the options. And so we're going to down here, this is going to pick the folder that we want to be having everything in, and I'm going to change the project name over here on the right hand side, and we're going to call it P1 for your first project _ and it's going to be your username. I'm putting actually username here. What I want you to put is your username, and it should be your username for your email address for school before the @ symbol. So like Smith J, right? That's what you would do. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use username. Nobody else should have username. And then we're going to hit create. This is going to take it a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause while it's working, but I'll just show you this because it starts loading everything, and it can take a while for everything to load. When it finishes opening, this is what we should see, and you should see basically the main layout here. This is the viewport, right? On the right hand side here, it's the outliner. We have world settings in the bottom right, and there's also a details pane. And then in the bottom, you'll see it says content drawer, output log, command. It has some diagnostics and stuff. So I will go through all of these things in subsequent videos. I just wanted to get you up and running inside this. So this is how we get into your main program, and so you're going to hit the little play button up here to actually play the game. And this is what I like about this, is the tutorial basically is already built, and so then we can come down here and move around and jump and do things. And then when you're in it and you want to get out, you just hit escape. So you can kind of see like where you're at and what's going on in the environment. So that's what I have for this first video of just getting your first game started.